The world records are something that's very hard to get. But it's not just about the physical records. World records also celebrate creativity, innovation, and sheer determination. Today in this video, you are about to see how creative humans can be to break a new record or build one. Most of this in this top deserves admiration. Number 7. Most married person. Linda Lou Taylor from Indiana holds the record for the most marriages. She has been married 23 times. She was born as Linda Lou Taylor, but the 68-year-old woman has gone under several identities over the last 50 years. That is because she has been married 23 times, making her the most wedded woman in history. Linda can't remember her husbands in order, but she can recall the first one vividly. She married George Scott in 1957, when she was 16 and he was 31. Their marriage lasted 7 years, making it her longest. Linda Wolf's 2 spouses turned out to be gay. 2 others were homeless. One suitor had the audacity to padlock a refrigerator. There were still others, including bartenders, plumbers, singers, a preacher, and even a one-eyed criminal, for a total of 23 marriages. Her shortest marriage, 36 hours to Fred Chadwick. Linda, who was an American journalist, essayist, and fiction writer, was best known for her award-winning book Wasted, The Preppy Murder. She also wrote books like The Professor and The Prostitute. Unfortunately, she died in the year 2020. If you thought your ex-spouse story is awful, consider having 23 of them. Number 6. Largest collection of rubber ducks. Charlotte Lee from Seattle, Washington, holds the record for having the most rubber ducks, with over 5,631 to her name. In 1996, the 54-year-old began collecting rubber ducks to brighten up her drab bathroom. After collecting 13 rubber ducks, Charlotte realized she had already started to establish an actual collection and should keep going. Charlotte's collection is unique due to its diversity as well as its magnitude. Her ducks are decorated with a variety of motifs that pay homage to historical luminaries, pop culture icons, and many cultures and locations. Every duck in her collection has a unique narrative to tell, ranging from traditional yellow ducks to extravagant costumes and embellishments. Charlotte claims that her collection of rubber ducks is priceless because it is the largest in the world, even if she is unsure of the collection's precise overall value. She eventually hopes to find a museum to take the collection so that the public will have access to her big, silly, and cheer-bringing collection. Charlotte is proud of her Guinness World Records title and says she would have never dreamed as a child that she would get a record title and that she would hold it for 20 years. Number 5. Longest fingernails on a pair of hands. The record for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands ever belonged to Sridhar Chul of India. Chul held this record for many years, with his remarkable fingernails measuring a total length of 358.1 inches as of 2018. His dedication to growing his nails started in 1952, and he decided to let them grow after a teacher scolded him for accidentally breaking a nail. Chul's nails became iconic, and he even entered the Guinness World Records book for them. However, maintaining such long nails wasn't easy. He faced several challenges in his daily life, from difficulties with personal hygiene to limited use of his hands. Despite these challenges, Chul chose to continue growing his nails for decades. But it wasn't all glitz and glamour. No, sir. Maintaining nails that could probably double as handy back scratchers came with its own set of challenges. From the hygiene issues to the inconvenience of daily tasks, Chul's nails were the ultimate high-maintenance accessory. His record remains one of the most memorable in the history of the Guinness World Records. Number 4. Most toilet seats broken by the head in 1 minute. In 2007, Kevin Shelley of the United States established the record for smashing 46 wooden toilet seats with his head in 1 minute. Kevin Shelley has the unique Guinness World Record for the most toilet seats smashed with the head in 1 minute. This record is not only unusual, but it also necessitates a mix of strength, precision, and a certain amount of bravery. Kevin Shelley, a fitness teacher and MENSA member, thinks he has an IQ of 148. Breaking a toilet seat with one's head may appear to be an unusual undertaking, but Kevin saw it as a personal challenge and an opportunity to leave his mark on the world of uncommon records. With dedication and a willingness to push the boundaries of what is possible, he set out to accomplish something truly amazing. To break the record, Kevin had to approach each toilet seat quickly and accurately. With only seconds to spare for each attempt, he had to use all of his strength and attention to execute powerful, accurate blows that would shatter the seat. The physical demands of the task are enormous, necessitating not just a strong skull, but also precise skill to avoid harm. The preparation for such a record is no small feat. Kevin likely spent months training his body and mind, honing his technique, and building the endurance necessary to sustain such rapid and forceful movements. Each attempt would have required immense concentration and control, as even the slightest misstep could result in failure. He achieved on a German television show in 2007. Also, he was asked in an interview, if he got worried about concussions. "I don't have concussion worries. I had an MRI after a motorcycle accident a few years ago, and everything looked good. The actual strike doesn't jar my head. Unlike football or boxing where your head is moving around, I'm bringing the braking material to my skull." Number 3. Running in high heels is a difficult activity that requires a fine balance of grace and athleticism. She addressed this task with confidence and expertise, exhibiting her abilities as an athlete in a very unusual sport. Julia Pletcher from Germany set the record for the fastest 100 meters, ran in high heels in 2018, clocking in at 1:4.531 seconds. Any lady who has ever run for a bus or train in high heels would understand that they are not the easiest shoes to move in. To break the record, Julia had to run with precision and power while wearing high heels, which are more associated with fashion than athletic performance. To retain her balance and velocity, she needed to coordinate and manage her movements carefully. Julia Pletcher of Ruckersdorf ran 100 meters in 1:4.531 seconds, 5 seconds slower than Usain Bolt's record time of 9.8. The achievement earned the 18-year-old a spot in the 2014 edition of the Guinness World Records book. Number 2. Widest mouth gap. Isaac Johnson from Minnesota holds the Guinness World Record for the widest mouth gap. His mouth gap measures 10.196 centimeters from top to bottom teeth. Guinness World Records just published an Instagram video of Isaac shoveling 4 cheeseburgers in his mouth. The teen can even put his entire fist into his mouth, which is amazing to witness. The record for the largest mouth gape requires not only expanding one's mouth wide, but also retaining control and composure while doing so. Isaac's ability to demonstrate his amazing talent with precision and composure reflects his dedication and discipline as a record-breaking performer. "I have the biggest mouth in the world," Isaac, who can fit his fist, a full-sized orange and 4 stacked McDonald's cheeseburgers into his mouth. Number 1. Hardest kick in the groin. Guinness World Records does not officially recognize this record because they normally avoid recognizing records that entail causing hurt or injury to individuals. It is important to promote activities that are safe, healthy, and considerate to others. What are the limits of the human body? How much punishment can our bodies withstand? Can a man survive a kick that produces over 1,000 pounds of pressure directly to his groin? The kick is then said to have traveled at 22 miles per hour and have delivered to Mr. Roy's unprotected groin an astounding 1,100 pounds of force. The kicker is Jesse "Justice" Smith, professional MMA fighter, 6'8" 290 pounds. The man being kicked is Roy Kirby, 9th Dan black belt in karate. It is then explained that after incurring countless strikes to the groin over the last 5 years, Kirby Roy's nerves process only 10% of the neurotransmitter that is necessary to communicate pain from the testicles to the brain. He said he got hit in the nuts 1,000 times to become immune to being hit in the nuts. Imagine how much it takes for them to achieve this. And obviously you too, we are not promoting to the people to do this. Well, this is all for today. If you like this video, please follow me for more and click the like button. We see you in the next video.